had it in and out with my girlfriend, my sister fighting with boyfriends. All my bills paid, the niggas still need more ends. We say fuck a nigga, it look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation, it come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own health. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit, nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in, I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you grown, that's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might, put my life a strong belt. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same.
You're doing great time
too much pain, too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kill go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bills go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend blew a kiss at me. Now he dissing me, I'm wishing he'll really stop motherfucking pissing me. Cause you don't want my recipe, you don't even wanna try to bring out the best of me. Cause I'm the real deal and I don't even need pedigree for real.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Now it's a hair thin line between love and hate, and it's about the same distance between real and fake. Now the fake love that you thought was so real can leave you living with hate that you thought you could never feel. Leave you having to deal with emotions you ain't never felt. Too hard to bluff, but you can't fold from the hand you dealt. Heart in my back pocket, trusting nothing but God in my gut now. Relationships is barely conversation for a nut now. 8 years down the drain, thought I was giving my everything, while the drained of everything and walked away without a thing. Except the one thing that God gave me to remind me, part of growth and development's leaving some things behind me. Whatever time I've got left is invested to make it sure before I leave my 3 C's of debt and stress free. Yeah, I done walked in the sun, so I appreciate the rain. Cherish every battle scar, why I survived the pain.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remains the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
What's up? All right. Let's go and get it in, man. Let's go and get it in. Appreciate everybody taking time out their day, coming to the channel, blessing the channel with your presence. I understand we busy people because we people who make things happen in real life. Y'all see the title, and we ain't gonna get it misconstrued. Where are we going? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? It seems like we got so much time on our hands. Real talk, man. Everybody want to be a comedian. Everybody want to laugh like they ain't going through no issues, right? I ain't gonna even talk about that other stuff I should be talking about on this channel. Let's talk about character, since everybody's in character. Let's talk about personalities. What's your personality? Let's talk about loyalty. Let's do that. But then I understand when life done passed you by. Now everybody trying to grab on for security. Man, don't worry about security. Worry about yourself. When I say don't worry about your security, because you should have been worked on that. Now I know a bunch of, people went down to that valley. I know it. But as I keep hearing people, man, just sinking in that quicksand, I think about three things, really four, but it's three things: a simp, a wankster, a Stevens, and a man. It ain't hard to figure. You look in the mirror, you tell me what you is. Nobody can, decipher how a person is, how they feel about themselves. But a lot of people looking like a bunch of Stevens. I really don't know people's personal life. They could be a simp. Simps got certain type of attitudes. You know that saying, if you got it, you can trick it if you got it. That old simp talk, right? No, because we trying to build. When I hear somebody talk like that, I say, damn, what lineage you come from? Y'all already got generation wealth? No, y'all don't. So y'all simps. So y'all can't never take it back what you say on this internet. If you talk like a simp, like I tell people, you walk like a duck, you quack like a duck, you're a goddamn duck, man. Regardless of what you talking about, look good, sound good. But no. I don't think a lot of people had real men in their life. The uncles, the daddies, grandpas. It seemed like a lot of guys are raised by a woman. I see your emotions. All over the internet, I see somebody trying to prove themselves instead of just be themselves. That's the sad part. I used to make a little joke about this, man. I say, as the city turn, YouTube turns. Nobody's catching that because it's too many simps and wanksters and Stevens on these platforms. Now we're trying to do a Texas takeover. How can we do that? We got simps, wanksters, and Stevens. I think every state is trying to do some kind of takeover in their state. Like, start really talking about it. Stop being so much of a comedian. Because if you didn't know, we're at war. That's what I want to bring out to y'all. We can't win the war with Stevens and wanksters. And Stevens and wanksters and simps. We can't. I ain't got no shenanigans. I ain't talking about the goofiest things in the life of a person that's not in their teens should be talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. I know real is back out here, but when you say you real, you got to stay true to yourself. Don't play yourself like a lollipop. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people play themselves for the fame. Lose your whole characteristics. We ain't got time to do that. If you haven't been paying attention to what's going on in this world, you're a wankster. If you wasn't living that life back in the day and you ain't learned, you're a wankster. They say a hard head make a soft behind, though. So who gonna cry over you? I didn't seen it, bro. I'm talking about if you go do some time, who gonna send you money? Probably a loved one. That lasts a couple of years. Only one that really gonna send you money, and they shouldn't. No, I'm for real though, because a lot of people be out here crashing out. They whole characters crashing, but they don't see it. That's why the last couple of episodes I said, man, won't y'all look in the mirror at yourself, man? Ain't nobody policing you but yourself. Because if you can't police yourself, simp, wankster, Stevens, somebody will. And you ain't gonna like it. You're gonna be saying, oh, sorry me type looking at it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be you're gonna look real pitiful. You leaving your kids because what? You was trying to prove yourself. And that's the same thing, man. I hear people talking and they just talk in a circle. I just talk for a reason. Y'all, my opinion might feel like I'm talking in a circle, but tell me if this is substance. I already told you what a simp is. Those that trick their money off, and a woman, nowadays, it don't even matter about sex no more, right? Man or a woman. Women can be simps too. Because your morale and your self-confidence is low. If you're going to pay for it, now hold on, because it's equal. Women can be simps. You paying for a dude that can't do better than you and help you out your situation. And then we get to the concept of you thinking you're a king, but you're not acting like a king. You thinking somebody gonna clean your feet and wipe your butt, but you're not acting like that. But you told that woman, this is what I'm saying about the simps, man or woman, that you're waiting on your career to jump off. Oh man, dreams I have. Bruh, you're not paying attention to the economy. You're not paying attention to a lot of things as grown folks supposed to be paying attention to. Oh, you worry about views and likes. If you are privileged enough, right, to be on YouTube, say, man, when you wake up in the morning and you got another breath of air, you're privileged to do whatever you want, and you are not choosing. I'm talking to Texas. I'm talking to the whole United States. We losing as a culture, though. I'm talking to my people. And my people is 12 tribes, but y'all don't know that, right? Because y'all still trying to get views and likes. Now, for real, though. Shit's so irrelevant, man. So I know a lot of people might come in here, but if your mind ain't mature enough, get up out of here. Because I want some real thinkers here to understand what I'm saying, because pretty soon, y'all be like, why Slugga going off? There's too many simps, wanksters, and Stevens on the internet. It don't look good for the generation, because guess what? They're watching you. That's why I think, my opinion, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, half of the youth is on Percocets. Half of the youth is on drugs. Half of the youth don't give a goddamn, so they taking that fentanyl. Oh, y'all think y'all hustlers though. When the person don't see nothing in his future or her in the future, they wild out. Who can tell them something and you doing the same goddamn thing? I'm talking about to the OGs and women of a little age, man. I know I ain't gonna reach no children because they still trying to learn. Children is anybody that got less information than I got, right? Mentally. Less information that you can provide for them. Children are not my equal, but I can still learn from a child to understand where I came from and how naive I was until I came into this information. So we did the simp thing. And a lot of guys feel like a woman should listen to them, and you ain't presenting yourself like a man. Who gonna listen to you? I know. This will be the thing people don't want to chime into. You know, it's gonna get deeper. Nah, man, correct yourself, check yourself, so nobody else have to do it. Hey, babe. You know what I mean? You got to check yourself, man. It's starting to look retarded. I know the world is a friendly place, safe places and all that, but we're going to have to start talking some real talk on this internet if we're going to ever reach the masses, because all this I see on the internet is a waste of time and entertainment. I don't see the difference from Hollywood and a lot of these guys on goddamn YouTube. Y'all trying to get views and likes, trying to be famous, talk about why people ride with the culture going that way, or why they, you know, the division of what's right and wrong, right? What's wrong if you feel some kind of connection to your F-ups? If you ain't got no connection, you've been a simp and a wankster, you were just masked up. You were just masked up. So we got the simps out the way, man. They ain't about nothing. You know, fly by night. You know the rest. They ain't standing on nothing. So I pay them no attention. Let's talk about these wanksters that don't know how to communicate with the young people. Now, for real, though, because they watch you. This is not I hate that word character, right? If you was going to be character, go to Hollywood. You can't be character if you try to talk to your people and try to get them out that bondage. It's called mental bondage. You can dress it up however you want, but smart people pay attention. But I don't want to lose all the, you know, people that understand there's a lot of smart people down here in Texas or in your county or in your state. Man, we be thinking outside the box, not just in this little old world of chasing a dream. How you gonna chase a dream of your character and the squad you with? It's just like foods. A lot of people play they, man, say, man, y'all should be selling y'all soul for a jelly roll, man. I be telling y'all that, right? And it's always somebody, quote unquote, catch this. That's that nugget. It's always somebody trying to be better than somebody, man. Everybody been through the struggle. Oh, man, you sound like them folks, the government. They want to put everybody on this one pedestal and say, listen, okay, now I'm listening. What you saying? Oh, you ain't saying nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. Flabbergasting. That's what I hear a lot of women and a lot of guys do on this internet. You ain't even talking to the youth no more. You like, look at me. Look at me. That's so pathetic. It's sickening. So you lose a lot of real people that was in your corner because you can't even understand when enough is enough. Hey, I'm just talking facts. And I know y'all talking about, Slugga, what you mean about, we know what a wankster is. Do you really? Because some of y'all might be wanksters too. If you can't break away from the bull crap, you follow the lead. No. This ain't elementary, man. Tag you it. No, bro. Life ain't working like that. Grown folks talk. No, you can't make this up, man. And I let people just, you know what? I throw a rope out there. Hang yourself. So I ain't got to do it. No. We act a certain way as grown folks. And with responsibilities every day. That's all I'm saying. A lot of people be, what's up, Prince? A lot of people be in their goddamn feelings, but youngsters are still paying attention to some kind of guidance on this tube. Everybody got a cheat code, huh? Life ain't no cheat code. What's up, babe? Life is not a cheat code. A lot of people want to quick to success, but lose their whole character and then look back 5 or 10 years and be like, damn, I was acting like that. Or are these the people who, I made it, god dang it, now let me get serious. Now, bro, you have burnt a lot of bridges. Now, sis, you have burnt a lot of bridges. Even the youngsters, hey, but it's coming up trying to find a mentor for real. Now, some of these guys, like myself, we've been on vacation. So we can tell you how not to go that way, not to glorify it, not to worry about timing when you was in there, but we already know what's happening. You ain't who you trying? Oh, you trying to impress them youngsters? How's that go? How's that going for you? What is that doing for your life? Nah, man. Stick your shoulders up. You know what I'm saying? Chest out and walk that mile, man. Stop depending on people to educate you. Really, if you're old, right? But you can come in here and get that understanding, and we can have a dialogue for real. I'm not trying to bully my goddamn page because it's my page. This is the people's page. So like minds think alike. So that's why I say, look, man, it's hard not to judge certain people. But I see everybody that you socialize with. So you make it easy. You know, that's how we was back in the day. So what you think changed? Ain't nothing changed with you. And you might say something, or she might say something, and you thinking that's stamp of approval because you said it. Bro, everybody got an opinion. And I'm going to tell you something, man. It takes me a lot to hate somebody. That's a strong word, man. Now, because everybody can be bamboozled and give people the benefit of the doubt. But it's when men start acting like females. I don't even care what this world talking about. It's levels to this. And the females start acting like men. I got a problem with that, man. Real talk. When I say, and a lot of people use this, but their character don't show this. Man, real men back out here. Sorry for the delay. That's what I be saying. I mean that. Look at my character. Since everybody want to be in character, but this is my personality in real life. And it's sad to say, man, a lot of people can't come. What you talking about everybody can't come? And I'm going to give you that word Stevens in a minute, if y'all forgot who that is. But I think some of y'all know because y'all pretty sharp. It's like what you don't want to see is on this YouTube. And there's a bunch of simps, wanksters, and Stevens. Half of these guys ain't men. They don't know what manhood is. They wasn't raised by a man. They never had the example of a real true man to chastise your butt, right? So it's a lot of things that I see right now is catching people by storm because you never have to approach it in real life. See, one thing I found out when I came out, everybody can't get knocked out. Everybody ain't playing chess. They live in life. They live in life. So you can tell them kids you play good chess, but we looking at your moves. That's a nugget. We can tell the kids that you all that and then some. I'm not gonna, bro. I can't do that no more. I can't do that no more because I see and you show different, man. So what that's gonna make me standing up for these wanksters or simps or Stevens? I don't think a lot of people even know they Stevens. Hold on. I know y'all been waiting. I know y'all been waiting for that word Stevens. Now, if you haven't caught on, you got to read the title. Oh, some of y'all can't read. That's not putting down the ones that can. That's not putting down the ones that's really going to school trying to learn how to read. Props. But if you're at a certain age and you can't read, but you talking all this talk to these youngsters and making them make believe stuff. Like this is how grown men act. No, I got a problem with that, bro. I got a problem with that. Man, man. Y'all seen the title, man. And if y'all missed the title, man, here it goes. No, I ain't gonna give it to you yet. Y'all gotta go pay attention when y'all clicking into things. And then when you pay attention, because a lot of people got clickbait and don't be talking about nothing. I'm talking about some, y'all. Every live, I'm trying to wake y'all up out that bondage, man, mentally. Because it didn't take it. I wasn't like this when I was younger. I observed people, man. That's why I came, that concept being, my uncle told me that. Youngster, you're going to find out. Your friends really ain't your friends. And it's so crazy that they all have tea together. But nobody brings the cup. They depend on each other for what? It's a lost cause, bro. If you ain't got no real cats and you feel like you got real cats, hey, man, kudos. You'll bounce back. What's up, Hockley? Appreciate you sliding in, man. Salute, salute. These guys are pathetic. If you ain't got your family, look, I already know about relationships and all that, man. But your time shouldn't be on this goddamn internet trying to sell it. Nobody buys wolf cookies. And for those who don't know what wolf cookies is, that's something that everybody should understand. A lot of people do this hoorah, but ain't about no action. I told everybody, man, this is PC, man. This internet, PC. Having these boys straight up in character. Miss Hollywood by a mile, okay? But they trying to sell it. Nah, bro, I don't buy no wolf cookies. And you can be all at the screen saying this and this. That don't make you authentic. That makes you a simp. That makes you a wankster. So fit in that category. If the shoe fit, wear it, man. I keep hearing people hang themselves, and you'll want to say, hey, man, why you say that? Why you do that? You looking bad for our culture, partner. So when I say that, they get offended. Why? They wasn't raised by no real man. Forget about what they talking about. Constructive criticism make a man grow stronger. Letting somebody crash out because you don't want to, upset them, that's some moral stuff. So at the end of the day, you're a wankster. Because you can't stand on your own. You can't stand on your own 2 feet, 10 toes, and go for what you know. A lot of people lost that concept. I guess a lot of people probably gave up. Salute, phone check coming up in here. A lot of people that gave up on life. Bruh, the whole internet is watching you, man. And like I said in my IG account, if the shoe fit, wear it. But if you think I'm talking about you, I might be. Because clownness, we don't need right now. We need soldiers to really mentally get sharpened. We at war, man. We made it through a whole goddamn storm, man. As youngsters, And it ain't no look, quote unquote, want to be OGs. You don't get no cookies and you don't get no salute for wind up youngsters because we was a youngsters. Wind ourselves up because that's our heart. So that comes into the point of what I'm finna say. A lot of y'all boys are Stevens. Yeah, modern day Stevens, man. Yeah, that's you. Look in the mirror. Oh, you can't look at yourself? I figured. Steven came from that movie, Django. It's going to get deep now. You know, Samuel Jackson. Yeah, Stevens, the character. Since everybody's in character, y'all look like a bunch of Stevens, man. Don't want to see people get off Candyland, right? You don't want to see people better themselves mentally. You going to keep them sleeping, playing, and laughing. Were you laughing? When you was a teenager, what you laughing for? Have you accomplished your goal? Man, I'm getting fed up, bro. Y'all best to chill, man. Because how the youngsters say when somebody older person getting checked, oh, you a hater. No, you's a sucker and you don't see it. So sit your sucker butt down. See, I could get upset and not cuss. Oh, man, I used to fly at the tongue. But I got a lot of restraints. But I will cuss. But I know some youngsters do listen to me. And I'm teaching them how to get over that bad side. What have you taught them lately? Yeah, let's talk about Stevens. Y'all seen the movie Django. Everybody's seen it. Everybody's seen it, man. Did y'all like Samuel Jackson character? Well, that's how these suckers are looking on this goddamn camera. All out of you playing the character and the character ain't selling because we know the real man, real women know we're at war, bro. Knowing June 1st, life can change forever. You know what I've been telling y'all. If the feds don't give, the Senate don't bet on that $5 trillion bill, bill that they got in the house, oh, you ain't thinking like that. You thinking about your next vacation. Oh, the shoes you gonna get. You still a kid, huh? So why do you expect your child to do any better than what you do? I don't understand it. I think a lot of people is in delusion. Very delusional people, man. And I never, ever, even when I was on vacation, hung around with delusional people. I thought these guys was soldiers. Came out here, not trying to, and see, that's where the wanksters come in. See, they'll come out here and try to portray to the youngsters. Y'all see, they were shot callers on one unit. They had so many thousands of people. But I understand that point. Because the crowd, I'm going to say it like this, bro. I ain't hiding my hand. I'm going to throw that rock. You can be in character person. But the thing I had a problem with when I found out you had them youngsters wind up to go fight. You don't want to see them get out? Because I know people like you in the county, bro. Them dope things swell up, huh? In the county. Try to be intimidating because they try to get back at them youngsters for doing that. You know what I'm saying, to them. But it was them that did it from the get-go. You chose that. Stop lying, man. That's all I got to say about the matter. Because regardless of the fact, I don't understand why these youngsters are really fabricated. Because we really don't talk about that. Real niggas. Now, we was young, dumb, and you already know the rest. But you an old fool, ain't you? Because I reached out to you, though. And I was all respectful because, I wasn't there. But I'm going to tell you how you act. They don't look good. And them clowns that's really pushing you, they ain't no good. They use you, bro. So now, guys are coming out. One in particular. We all talk. No. We all talk. It don't matter. You don't need no co-signing, bro. You are who you are. Remember we talk? Yeah. We got mutual friends, bro. I'm trying to see where you were, woo. Because it wasn't no one man calling no shots on Ferguson. Now, you had some reputables Reparables can really set that sucker off. Then you had nothing but real young, mature men on there. And they didn't answer to nobody. Say for instance this. If you calling shots, that means everybody on there was a hoe. And everybody on there was riding. Let's talk about it. Another day. Just don't shoot back, boy. Say, because you know, I've been seeing who you kicking with out here. And we know he's a hoe. Goddamn me. All that protection talk, man. See, that's against the rules, though. And now, out here, it's a lot of friendly talk, bro. It ain't helping the youth. A lot of people got fans. What for? But I guess to each his own, right? Salute, JoJo. For each his own, bro. But when I say, man, we got modern day Stevens and nobody's calling them out, enough is enough, because we don't have time to lose no more soldiers, young soldiers. I don't care about y'all old fools. Y'all show y'all hand, that's what y'all are. That's how y'all gonna pass away. You know, them old fools can't even afford a goddamn casket. Them old fools ain't got insurance for their family. They selfish. That's them old fools. Yeah, they selfish. You supposed to be having your priority, getting your priorities in order. Because me, I'm half marked. A lot of y'all right behind me. If you're relying on the money, it ain't gonna always be there. The fame, look at them Hollywood stars. They got to start doing commercials and everything else. Going through their manager, because what? Nobody going to see no goddamn movies. You don't think the world is tired of characters? The false agenda? His story being told on the screen? So then we say this. Stevens from DJANGO. I don't think y'all paid attention to this, man. Everybody that talk down on the structure that they try to brainwash you to. Now, you can be a clown on this goddamn thing all day. You know threat, right? You see that, right? The views and the likes. You see that. But what's going on with Jamie Foxx? It's years later, though. You don't think they was coming back? So they want to say Puff Daddy and all that, allegedly did all that because he is exposing, you know. But you think they was going to let a man like that get away? Nobody really knows, man. That's why I'm saying watch who you kick it with. Watch how you sell your soul, because those that want them views and likes, they'll sell you out too. Give them an opportunity. Let's talk about it. Pimp C. Say, man, it was already said, man. Hey, man, have that same attitude. It's all in the songs, man. Have that same attitude when you come out here. Come on, man. Wake up, nigga. And, you know, I think I cut for people more than they cut for themselves. But that's a 2023. I'm done with that. That's extra baggage, man. You got to care for yourself before I even give a goddamn. You feel me? A lot of these people don't even care. They just floating in the wind. No focus, no vision. The vision is all crap. Like if you look down that road of the vision you got, it's a cliff. You can't tell an old fool nothing, right? Yeah. They always say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. For some people. For some people, that is true. Because they think they know it all. You got life all twisted, man. Some of y'all dudes, when I say modern day Stevens, you know, we say Sambo, but Stevens seems to get y'all to understand what I'm talking about. Go watch DJANGO if you forgot about it. He didn't want to let nobody out off of Candyland. That was his world. I understand that. I see it on the YouTube. That's your world. Man, you and them suckers can have that Candyland, man. I'm moving to another land. Like, man, get me away from y'all, man. I don't want no association, because real is real. You shouldn't have to ask somebody to stay real with you. Stay real. It should be a automatic thing if you saying you're a real individual, real ninja, real person. You ain't got no set up agenda. You ain't got none of that bull crap. No, man. A lot of people just missed their shot in Hollywood. Say they coming through the back door. My mama used to tell me though, and it was kind of funny because I was young. She said, man, why they trying to come through the front door? I'm watching the back because snakes come through the back. Matter of fact, I done locked all my windows because they even try to crawl in. Now it's secure, bro. Me as a person, as a man, the things I accomplished since I've been out, you can't get mad at me, man. Y'all can't be mad at somebody who got focus. Y'all can't, but y'all can. Who gives, you know what I'm saying? Like, who really gonna lose some goddamn sleep, man? Don't fake it with me, partner. If a female fake it with me, don't fake it with me, man. Move out the way, man. That's what's wrong with you. And you want to know what's wrong with our culture? The wanksters thinking they real is selling out the real. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody can decipher because real is considered lame and wanksters are considered real. Bro, y'all need to wake the heck up, man. That's sad to say. But that is what it is. Now, say when I got out, I wasn't perfect. It took me a minute to find out my focus. Yeah. So what I was doing in there, I came to the world doing it. There's nothing to talk about, man. That was my young life in my 20s, early 30s. Man, I've been doing good, never went back. All that is possible. That's what I'm trying to do. So if you got these guys on YouTube and they just doing all that hoorah, right? PC talk, cell warrior talk. This is how I know to say that these dudes are wanksters and pranksters and simps, busters and clucks. You know, the list goes up. I don't need no cluck trying to judge me. You can't judge no man because I ain't bouncing to your tune. That beat is off, bro. You can't even rap on that beat, man. Life is rap. You can't even put a story to that beat. It's all off, bro. Sis, y'all got to get y'all minds together. The women are watching you while you say you don't need a nigga. The first time a bug jump in front of you, you're looking for somebody to come help you. But you tough. Who y'all lying to, man? You know what I'm saying? Who y'all lying to? Can't lie to no real person. That's a female or a man. You know, if you don't love yourself, how you expect somebody else to love you? Some people, like your mama or your daddy or auntie or something like that, might have a little bit more love than what you got and still believe that it's a change. But I'm telling the people right now, I can't tell you who to love, how to love, but watch what you love. You might be, it's a lot of people that connect, what's that? Think snakes are a pet until it bite them. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I told people all the time, man, recently I've been telling them because I see a lot of people straddling the fence. Man, you have to pick a side for real. Now, for real, you can't keep hearing clucks talk every day about nothing. Hockley just came on the scene, man, and I'm proud of him, man. He, not so much he called out, a storyteller. And I say, man, I salute him to the point of he still got a lane. He still got a lane. Just be yourself. Because as I'm seeing, there's a lot of defaults going on right now. And I think that's what Hockley was saying, man. You watching him, you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing him, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us been knowing him. But what we do, salute, Edwards. What we do is watch people on TV, all on MT, and what's that? TMZ crash out, man. And the only thing they want to do is talk about how he was, or how the world just watched somebody crash out. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was young, I didn't want to listen. Man, I thought my parents, man, they old school, man. They don't know about nothing. This is the new world. But how many of these goofies? We didn't have the internet. Boy, if we had the internet, man, we can get on here. Y'all really see before the cameras. See, in our hood, we didn't let no cameras in the hood. All that protection, see, that's why I know y'all ain't really standing on nothing. So y'all really feel protected, and these youngsters don't feel like they can ever get chastised. I wish you well. But you're going to step up to a real individual, and I hope they don't play themselves and knock off all their focus to do what? Go that way when they going this way, or should I say up? Now, and that's the thing, man. A lot of people feeling like nothing can happen to these wanksters. Man, it's a small world, bro. It's a small world. Why would you feel like that, Steven? He didn't know Django was gonna get the best of him to the end of the movie. Huh? Catch that. I don't advocate for nothing, man. But we need more of these goofies. I'm gonna call them goofies, and they thinking they chilling and they live, and everybody want to be them now. Everybody watching you crash out, partner, in real time. Real time. They watching you crash out. So when Hockley moved out and said, say, man, stop doing this. Hey, man, won't y'all support him? He wasn't talking about nothing bad. That's a Ferguson hardhead recognizing somebody who been over there. Ain't the time we was over there. But one thing I'm going to say about that, you don't get no kudos, bro. See, we was youngsters out there representing ourselves. We didn't wire nobody up. And old school, how we came through, they wouldn't dare wire us up or step to us. So you ask yourself, even though everybody want to give these guys credit, but you think about it. You were scared of doing time and you was doing time. You scared of PhD? Pre-hearing detention for y'all lames, man. You know what I'm saying? People who ain't never been in. I'm sorry. And understand that, man. When you in the investigation, them youngsters was scared of that, but you can wire them up, though. So then it kind of, that's why I say stop, man. Stop. Because now everybody who was risking their freedom to impress an old wankster, all right, well, it is what it is. It's like all the other ones that they hang together. They hang together. And if y'all don't see it, y'all might be wanksters too. Ain't no way. Ain't no goddamn way you can walk in the same building with me being a wankster, bro, and you being on my shoulder. And I'm talking about homeboy. No, I can't save no wanksters. I'm too old for that. And I wasn't saving nobody back in the day. Huh? You got to stand on your own. I remember I had this dude said he was, this that young stuff, but I can break it down to you. It was time to quote in. Quote in mean jump in the game, all that, right? He talking about because it lasted for about a whole year, 2 years. He said he was part of this set. Woo, woo, woo. So he don't know that I'm connected. So we go to a port. And they don't recognize him. Yeah, he got jumped in that day. But see, I wasn't like that, though. But I'm saying if you represent something, and everybody only need to know who you represent because the laws are watching. You see this camera right here, bro? The one I'm talking on, some people say the craziest things on him. But some people talk like they got a stack of bodies on here. Nah, bro. But you got your special crowd. It's called special sheep. It's special individuals. It ain't about how you dress. It ain't about how you walk. It's how you carry yourself as a young man in the old school. I say to the youngsters, man, learn to get my age. It's been trials and tribulations. My life had some bumps on it. I just got off vacation, but I didn't look back. You understand what I'm saying? I don't look back. In relationships, especially ninja. Now who are you? You got one time as a ninja to show yourself because I don't have time to figure it out. You know how we used to say it back in the day. Everybody getting it. Let God figure it out. You understand what I'm saying? But since I ain't on that level, I'd rather just cut you off. Stop effing with you. You know what I'm saying? Try to get an understanding. You don't want the understanding. It ain't on your time. I ain't got time for female attitude or female traits. I got a wife for that. I got girls for that. I got young daughters for that. Not no grown man, bro. And y'all women who say that y'all support me, man, if you acting like, somebody else is possibly talking some facts and their character is not like mine, I don't know what to tell you neither. I say just keep being ducks. How that look? Huh? How that look? Nah, bro, we can't. Nah, for real though, we're not gonna, me personally. Everybody make their own decisions. But I can't do it, man. My time is very valuable. One thing you can't buy is time. So I don't have time to pay attention to the Wanks and Simps and Stevens. Nah, bro. Some people choose their own bed. They're going to lay in it, though. They're going to lay in it. Some people be having them. No. We talking, though. We talking now. Some people have a blessing wind up learning a lesson for messing off their blessing. I know people be saying, I don't care, but you care. You care. That's why you quote unquote, I'm talking about the internet guys. In real life, we handle them situations when they happen. I'm talking about the ones that I can't reach out and touch, right? You know what I'm saying? No, but I can reach your soul though. I can make you start feeling like a female in your soul though. Yeah, because it shows already. I say it ain't no lost cause until you become a person who don't have a vision for an individual. If a person come try to talk to you, holler at you in the free world, what you gonna do? Would you say the same things to them people in person? Well, you're a bad boy. I just rather stay out their way, but in their way. I will correct them if it needs to be corrected. I'm not scared of a challenge. Y'all know me, man. For those who don't know me, man, I'm good. I stay Gucci. You know what I'm saying? People that know me, I say, man, I'm Gucci, man. Even though something might be on my mind, I ain't gonna let nobody know what's on my mind because I can work it out. I did all that time for real though. I can work it out, man. This ain't nothing. This free world stuff, how they try to make it hard, but it's crazy, man, because I think it's all a government plan anyway. I be getting some goddamn people I can't stand and look at all on my timeline. Like, what the government doing? They just showing a bunch of fools. I got it. We can't learn nothing from a lot of people, quote unquote, like me, Hockley. You know what I'm saying? We can't learn that. How many other channels, how many other people am I missing because all these goofies are in my algorithm? How you get rid of it? I'm fresh on YouTube. I don't know. I don't care what you do with your life. If you can't keep it solid with me, I don't give a goddamn if what you do. Crash out, all that, man. But I want to talk about the Simps, Wanksters. Simps and Wanksters and Stevens. And I told y'all what a Steven is. Can you look at yourself and say you different than that dude, Stevens, that played that character, you know, Samuel L. Jackson in Django? If you can't do that and don't see no resemblance, hey, man, you're delusional. Modern day Stevens, man. They talking about simping. Is the new thing. These rappers promoted that. How long they been promoting that, man? You ain't promoting the youngsters to get off them goddamn drugs. But I understand why some of them are on it. This is not an excuse because it was some on it when we was growing up. But what do they have to look for if older people are acting like that? They rather play Madden all day, Call of Duty all day, right? They don't want to come here because they tired of school. If this is the last resort for people to understand life in a good perspective from grown folks, you got to do that every day. It's not no off and on switch about teaching. It's not no off and on switch. It's not. I hate to tell you, because at the end of the day, it's not looking good for a lot of people that think it's looking good. See, I lost, well, I didn't bring my cup, but I brought my water. Remember I tell you I drink water? You know, and then everybody will say, Slugga, what you want out of this live? What are you trying to accomplish? Y'all youngsters can't keep following the wanksters and think they're going to lead you to a promised land. See, that's how you lose the understanding when somebody of my caliber or some guys in this goddamn chat will say they don't want to listen to an old school guy because they ain't got no knowledge. We got knowledge, but y'all choose to listen to the wrong people. Let me check this chat, man. You already know what's going on. Yeah, everybody that came in, salute. I'll be in the spiel, man, because I want to get it out because enough is enough. I will hope that one day I can cut this goddamn thing up and I see a lot of people I have faith in really change. Look, when I say certain things, look in the mirror, bro. Are you cool with looking like that, acting like that? And then you ask, man, what age are you? And it goes to comparison. Bernie Mac was a goddamn comedian. But he had a show. He had some other things going on. and he dressed professional. If you're gonna be a comedian, be a comedian. Just tighten it on that. Don't be talking about that you got game and all that. Come on, man. It's a couple of people I can call out. And I ain't gonna say hater. I'm gonna call them, man, y'all simps and wanksters, man, for real. If you try to compare yourself to me, don't do it. Then I'm a really clown. Don't do it, man. Just listen to what I'm saying, because this is brotherly love, man. This is a chastising, bro. And you know how I rock. And if people don't know how I rock, you'll find out how I rock, man. Because the world is round, bro. I got a future. I know a lot of y'all black folks hate that. There's, some Stevens. I know a lot of y'all hate that because we hate our own race. We competition against our own race, man. But we run all the Olympics. Other than, I don't know if we got anybody playing hockey. But truth be told, I used to roll them blades when I was younger. Half-day school, we can talk about real talk and stop talking about this, because life is short, sweet, bitter. So where you going to fit? You going to stay bitter? You going to start, youngsters, y'all going to make y'all life shorter? Y'all can't even live past 14, 13 no more, man. Living in them streets, following them wanksters. You know, the ones that talk about it but never been about it. Yeah, them. I tell you this, man. I'm going to express this to you, man, because you know your boy don't stay on long. I'm going to hit about 8 more minutes. And Lord's willing, because I'm a realist, I'm going to try to come on tomorrow, because I know this will probably get some feedback, because a lot of people be in their feelings. But go check out my goddamn Instagram, and you'll find out how I'm moving and grooving, man. I put messages out there, because I ain't going to never alter for no goddamn views. I don't care if it's 10 people in this goddamn live. I don't care, long as I reach 1. You understand what I'm saying? Because you know why I'm like that? Because I got a job, bro. I got a job, and a lot of people say, man, you victim of the system. Now, bro, I know for sure I don't have to do what I had to do, and I had a job then, but I ain't gonna be influenced by people who can't do better than me. You feel me? And I say, man, you got to keep up or get left. And a lot of these dudes that got left. One thing you got to understand, if you got a job or you own your own business and you smart, financially smart, you ain't trying to show off for this internet, you like Slim Thug say, man, I have a $5 shirt, $12 shorts or pants around all these people that really trying to show the world they got something, but they missing the inner part. They ain't got no heart because they still living for this goddamn world. It's not about what you got. It's not about what you got. It's your character. Why they try to mess up this word character and try to say, oh man, I'm in character. No. See, real man, I guess a real man is a character. Taking care of your kids is a character. Because everybody ain't got that trait. Yeah. So let's go and eliminate that, because a lot of people start to feel safe saying the word character. It's your personality. And if you're a comedian, salute to you, right? But at the end of the day, you ain't been seeing them comedians, somebody run up on the stage because they got too personal. You got to know how to cut it off, bro. You got to know how to cut it off. Really, you can't give no advice if your life is just effed up. How that look? How that look, y'all? You got people on this goddamn tube. They talk a good conversation, right? They very exquisite with their words and pronunciation, but you ain't going nowhere with it. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just tired of seeing these simps try to push their agenda like anything, trick it, right? No. These wanksters is really trying to manipulate these youngsters to crash out for real, and got them so goddamn depressed they on the Percocets. And I know a lot of people say, oh, you try to act so righteous now, bro. I'm conscious because I've been there. Ain't no need to act like I ain't been there. But another thing, I've been having my job over 20 years. Yeah, in real life. 20 plus. Say, man. And then I pay attention to the economy so much because I'm a man in my household. I got to see what's coming down. You know that rain that comes down and got all y'all out there dressed to impress and y'all getting rained on? Yeah. I'm different. A lot of these guys in the chat is different. No, I want to just hear the good concept of understanding how to make it in this twisted world, because we all kind of throw though. But some of y'all give the pass to those who tell you they better than the next man, and they don't show it. So it's just what it is. Just talk. I ain't telling you who to follow, but I'm telling you, man, you keep following you keep listening to her. God dang, let me say. I don't want to disrespect nobody. You keep listening to less than. I'm talking about you got more character than the person you're listening to, right? I ain't talking about vocabulary skills because I'm a hood cat, and I think I'll do good with my conversation, right? But less than. That's why a lot of youngsters don't want to follow these old goofies, because they on the tube looking like they less than. So some people, that ain't the, person ain't the only one that Hockley was really talking about. Watching you die on the internet. Literally. Like, no, not literally, but you might lose a little weight, but then you ain't taking care of yourself no more. But I wish everybody well, man. Shout out to those that really support me and ain't caught feelings, because I'm gonna keep it real. This is what the channel is. What, you thought I was gonna be different? No, man, I was standing on my own before. You know what I'm saying? 8 years old, my first fight was a 9. Yeah. Had to stand up for myself. What the hell I look like? Letting somebody feeling like, even thinking like, I'm going to follow their lead. I told y'all the other day, I ain't no yes man. And I ain't no yes massa. I ain't one of them. See, I be the dude they try to get rid of fast because they need more of these simps and wimps and Sam's, Stevens around here. I know. But like I said, you better pay attention to Jamie Foxx. Even though you try to clown Steven, in real life, they get you one way or the other. If you thinking that it ain't, people don't have to answer for what they say and what they do on this tube, it's a small world, bro. That's why I hold myself highly. I ain't gonna disrespect nobody, but I can correct somebody. It's called constructive criticism. Grown man, grown woman, do you know about that? Or has everybody told you was right all your life? You's a fool to think somebody gonna believe that. Man, I wish I had more time, but I'm a man. Sorry I didn't open up the flow, but we're gonna get back that. Appreciate your phone check. Appreciate everybody that came in, man. First, people that came in, man, just hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button while y'all sit in the living room and hear some conversation. But I got them jams for you, right? I'm gonna do how I came in, man. Because a lot of people don't understand we still up on the bondage. So what you partying for? Hey, and I can't let the channel go without this. The 3 B's: beans, bullets, band-aids. You better stay ready. Stop from getting ready. Yeah, for real though. When I say we're at war, we really at spiritual war, mental war, all that, man. And we ain't got time for the simps, wanksters, and Stevens. So that's how you gonna call them out, man. How they walk, how they talk, that's what they is. Don't be fooled. Don't be bamboozled. We've been bamboozled as this goes out to my Spanish brothers and like the 12 tribes. Y'all know who y'all are. You know what I'm talking about? We've been bamboozled for a long time, man. But I guess some of y'all are pain freaks. Not me. I try to wake people up every time I can conversate. Anyway, I definitely want to put you with this jam, man. I want y'all to have a good night, but man, pain is what we got. Pain is what we feeling, and pain what we going through. But we don't always have to. Sometimes you get that negative. See, so I want to leave you like this too. People around you, if they got negative vibes, get them out your life. Get them out your life. It's not even worth it. It's 2023, and you dealing with people with negative vibes, man. You got to get rid of them, man. I'm saying it takes down your whole morale because you're supposed to be a champion, right? So I know sometimes it's gonna be a hard decision, man. But if they don't want to try to get right, you can't. Hey, man, you can't force nobody's hand. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all youngsters fell victim to these wanksters that got out and started finding out about this technology, you know, before real guys got back on here. Yeah. Sorry about that, but we here now, though. Y'all listening? I'm telling you, you listening? You got the Simps, Wanksters, and Stevens. We call them Sambos, old school, but we going to call them Stevens tonight so you can get an understanding, a vivid picture. How, if y'all need to see the movie Django again so you can't stand these individuals, know what a Steven is. A Steven can be you, god dang it. Yeah, don't point the finger at everybody else because guess what? My mama always told me, watch what you say because 4 fingers are always pointing back at you. Well, them fingers. I want to call them 3, right? 3 fingers pointing back. So y'all want to get smart and all that. This is the pinky. It ain't considered a finger. So you got fingers pointing back at you. You're too smart for your own goddamn good. So don't be pointing at people. Try to help people. Lift people up, man. Hey, man, ain't no competition because we all fell behind. Some just doing a little bit better than others, man. I salute those who really trying to get off their ass and go get a job because pretty soon you're going to have to go get a job, right? Or you're going to have to get a hustle, right? So, like I said, man, y'all have a good night, man. I got work in the morning, man. That's what I do. And I definitely want to make it on time, right? I didn't come this far. He didn't bring me this far to leave me, man. So I'm very spiritual, right? I'm very spiritual individual. But you know, when Yahweh went up in that temple and flipped over everything, man, you know, he got an attitude too. Ain't nobody friendly around here, bro. That's what I'm saying. Those that walk accordingly is not friendly. Please do not play these people as being weak. And you might live as long as me. I want y'all to have a good night. Of course, that's that song, What I'm Saying. Put that music up on y'all, man. Feel this song, man. Feel this song.
I done had it in and out with my girlfriend, my sister, family, boyfriends. All my bills paid, a nigga still need more ends. We say fuck a nigga. It look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation, it come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own help. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit, nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in, I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you wrong. That's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might from a life of strong built. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. To my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help me. Can't remain the same.
You doing great time to
pain, too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kill go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bills go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend blew a kiss at me. Now he dissing me, I'm wishing he'll really stop motherfucking pissing me. Cause you don't want my recipe. You don't even wanna try to bring out the best of me. Cause I'm the real deal and I don't even need pedigree for real.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much
it's a hair thin line between love and hate. And it's about the same distance between real and fake. How the fake love that you thought was so real can leave you living with hate that you thought you could never feel. Leave you having to deal with emotions you ain't never felt. Too hard to bluff, but you can't fold from the hand you dealt. Heart in my back pocket, trusting nothing but God in my gut now. Relationships is barely conversation for a nut now. 8 years down the drain, thought I was giving my everything. Wound the drain of everything and walked away without a thing. Except the one thing that God gave me to remind me. Part of growth and development's leaving some things behind me. Whatever time I've got left is invested to making sure before I leave my 3 C's of debt and stress free. Yeah, I done walked in the sun, so I appreciate the rain. Cherish every battle scar, why I survived the pain.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, can't remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Salute. Salute, family. I'm going to keep it real. 24/7, 365. Let them haters cry.